Yeah, ebusia eyepa say enenso so oka me ho. Eyepa say mensa account. A very sunny Saturday afternoon here in the UK. The capital is London. Your family Uruku Frimpon, Emeniji, Eyema Hosepe, say, every mumenya, a quine, say, Meno Babi di Juma, Yaptuni, the community and the law. The community and the law, Age the Brewo, Mirinda, area bia, a free 4 p.m. UK time, and it was 6 p.m. UK time. 2 hours a day ni muno yedi enkomo efa emremu senior wasitna bisi akoye ewo UK ha wo outside of the UK na wo buseni anase udofo anase obi ewo UK na opese ote niema say this is the forum for you sebeya obetimi ehunu senior niema esi corner udi ho nkoma wakana senior esi etie yenya kwan na yene lawyer for penifo a free BWF solicitors say eba ema woni eba betwetwe enkomo da bia omayen one very knowledgeable resource person who's a lawyer of the firm na yemremo and some titri immigration and some de code eba the introducing the fraud the asesemu announce so say the ye bo enkompo akohwe anase bo continue akohwe nimu e bo enkompo de na akohwe bon continue ko ehwe nimu no hunu senia ebisi akro and then so adefoforo bi apie na mepese yinyina ye hye no so ye say on pa adwuma ye ma onide wo ye adwuma nso so a bebi a wotie no emra ene ho enhyehye no nti e wo se utimi de onan esisi ye se mepese me ko renew masetna na me de ho nkrata akoma eye home officer obi amene no eye adwuma no owo right ene ye camera and me ba aba chiro say de e wo se wo ye nie de ni se wo ye ni de offer wo adwuma owo right se obeka chiro say unkrata e wo mo office enti ma suspend wo anase me yiwedi me ba chiro eye questioner e hear me pa owo right se obe suspend wo anase obe yiwedi. Do you want to know your right? Do you know what you have to do? Can your employer sack and or suspend you whilst your application is pending with the Home Office? This is a very important question, and I believe you'd want to have an answer to that. And unti ena ene mitri ayeya openi kase a de bia oboa yen na se mi nda de me sa kan pa ma so de mutwe a oboa ye ma ye de ekomo evrewo eye lawyer Patrick awo BWF solicitor so ye openi
yes
akwaba
pacho mejo so na poma
adom ne hu mobro ne ahweye eno pe obi kan aba ko bi kan ho experience
so you do extra time so we use experience
now they go yeah enti nyame adom ye ho eye na dwuma mu so
kakrakra nyame eguso boy ho boy enti no bibia kokama bibia
edo chidiampo nyame ase yetwaso the say and apart from the fact say questioner maybe say oboboy me here no BWF solicitors so ebo yen emma yen insembia ye de ebo yen tuma ano na afi yehunu senia esi ekro so that ubi wano na oye discussion oye argument bibia efa emremu titiri immigration sema na unim de woka anunti momia fasida emma BWF solicitors omo 2142218 Tottenham High Road no so ewo Seven Sisters North London where juma Monday to Friday efi anopa 9:30 ekopema numero 6 o'clock obeko ho abuki appointment senia won screen no so no BWF solicitors number no dey kind 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 announce obefre 077 127 61884 and then so ye ni won eba be dijuma na ma me fasida e ma de asida ese no ne nsamra sisi a
ye fema ye wo London ye gia basobodie bebre ne ya redare e wo mransem eye legal services BTC family law matrimonial law immigration dispute resolution Ghanaian customary any family law wo BWFDA yen solicitors edi enigye ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nya den kra yen partner penimpa Bernard Owusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofra hwemu, awarja ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a. Ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo bremu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwa agyew ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Wope advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF solicitors die ye immigration team no avedare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye were 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernard Owusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bi a otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Any na make am formal say any BWF solicitors and in the juma. I don't pay mete say obi eka. Na no lawyer for no can say metimi a challenge obi a menene ye juma because minkrata e home office. And yes, how do you even ask the question? How do you go about it? Bigidi ye say ene yenya answer no say ubetimi aye sa adwumedie na openi ebeche yen kwan a yemfa so na afi yemfa indi sa dwuma ebi ye fem ru ekofrim po ye live ewo BWTV so ewo Facebook BWF solicitors platforms awdo ni nyina YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn ni nyina ubenya ewo sanso na ye live ewo BW radio so here in the UK. Abusia se yedru ho na ye koye ni ma Mr. Mami emisa wo question baako na mimisa sa asemi se wo ye adwuma ho sen se wo ye adwuma wote ase sen se wo ye adwuma na se ewo se ensatwaye bi eba ewo ebra wo de ye adwuma kwan a wo ye adwuma so ne ade a sa adjustments, how do you go about it? Tiwe, a reasonable adjustment is a change that must be made to remove or reduce a disadvantage related to an employee's disability when doing their job. By law, an employer must consider making reasonable adjustments when they know or could be expected to know an employee with disability asks for adjustment. Lawyer example, staircase, I didn't know employer or mommy. By law, you say an employee's absence, the record of its sickness record or delay in returning to work is because of it is linked to their disability. What's reasonable will depend on the situation. And I be also so an employee with a disability is having difficulty with any part of their job. Sabe enye insanyina ena eyepe. Enunti se mikopie dwuma mu na se me dem die kakra bi ewo ma sitre mu a eden na ewo se nipa me ne adwuma no oye ma me adjustments be and also oye home office UK visas and immigration and ne what do you say jama free jama say crunchy was the UK EAT 0202/16/BA the sponsor. It is therefore essential that you record and file the evidence in an accessible format for auditing. Applicants and their sponsorship provide all the necessary evidence and information and communication and certificate of sponsorship for potential home office visit or request. When a titu sa schemes home office any buying a day aba yetimi emma enkrofo eba be ye adwuma na sa wo vacancy now person of fa obi so me ye adwuma hihye no ati say we makana brofo bebre emu asechre any further examples be sure say miniapeni like Patrick ebeboa me na fe wode atutudwa ade amai la ebio akwaba.
Thank you, Reku. Tifo nyina so ye chia omo. And we are not bokama into no I think that obia wo happy mood mo. Ti obia ni
and the traffic pa.
Yes.
Na
yes.
We are more because they are not more effect.
That's right.
And let me can kind and may be a technical kakra in your crunchy say baby o free no Ghana Korea.
Yeah.
And oni home office at the monsoon be abomu na sa monsoon ni ade no eba na home ye court ema ruling na no abeyemra ene hyehyɛ da ho a yinyina ye de bo ye ho bra de wode ema yen senia me pagya ade ebeto ho ana afi me kenkan ye no eye reasonable adjustments say ye hyebibi ema timi ato yie se betimi aboa obi me pacho fami bra from na de me bo so ma amanfo asonte.
Okay, so Reku, sanya o summary up or introduction mo sa pepepe enatia e kromamra e ma enhye wo eye adwumayefo so che adwumawura nom eso se uni obi eye adwuma na further down you be hu se enye nipa na woni ne ye adwuma no nko akeke but there are situations so even make adjustment for omompo a afi no mo bepa adwuma no enti no obi a oni ne ye adwuma dada se sa nipa yi ekwan bi so unim se bibi wo na setena mu na brabo mu a ema na adwuma ye no ne ho entimi enhenha no ana se ema na adwuma ye no etosini a esese uye nhyehyɛ sebe ya ode bebo saa nipa kro no ho ba.
Okay.
Nti se na odi kan emfa se uni obi ye adwuma nipa kro yi ohwe ne tibie mu a utimi se stairs ya da bia oba ofroko number 9 ehɔ na ne office we nipa no ontimi mfro but ode ne office akɔhye number 9.
Okay.
Na che se uye obi a o boomra no so because the fact say when we say nipa no what to be any man no man 9 ho no kono
any day no
ese se o make adjustment ese se o ye nhyehyɛ a saa nipa kro no na man 9 ho na owo no se be ya u be yi na free number 9 ho na o de na ba ebia lower ground.
Okay.
Se be ya na dwuma ba mu ene ne office kro mu no ebetimi aye easy e de ama no.
Okay.
So one yes idea, not to say oh yeah boom so. It is going backwards to say an American. And you want more only more year juma nko keke. Then mum young fan say vacancy be aba beda ho. Until u recruit nkofo e de ahyesa adwuma no. Now as I said say nkofo a omo e application e de abepesa adwuma no. Se ebimu wo mu a omu hia special treatment a ese se o make adjustment.
Okay.
Nti em fa ne se recruitment e koso. Interview a ye be ye e bia na nhihie mu no ese se ye no level 9. But when we say e bia nipa so a wɔma yɛ applications no de aba no obi wɔ mu a ɔno so ɔwɔ dɛmdie bi kakra nti ebi a level 9 no ontimi enko meka sɛ so ebi a na left kra eni office hɔ no nti no obi a ɔkɔ bia no use staircase ɛna ɔde akɔyɛ interview no ti saa nipa kro no anase saa nkɔfukuo no so no ɛsɛ sɛ wo make sure sɛ obetimi ayɛ adjustment ɛde ama ɔmo sɛ bɛyɛ a enkonkɔyɛ akwansidie ɛwɔ ɔmo akwan mu sɛ obetimi ayɛ application no na ɔmo so apɛ adwuma no bi
okay
nti sɛ wo make adjustment again the SSE ehunu sɛ disability no ye ka sɛ obi is disabled usually instinctively no the edi kan bank of adwum no sɛ ebi a obehu sɛ sɛbi nipa no otogu no nan so anaasɛ sɛbi ebi a no okuta poma anaasɛ bibi saa ɛyɛ readily physical a obehu sɛ saint no nipa no megitum sɛ ɔyɛ disabled
okay
ɛnyɛ obia na ne disability ɛyɛ bibi a
utahu
obehu obi deɛ wɔ hɔ a na ɛwɔ ne nipadua mu ebi deɛ wɔ hɔ a na ebi ɛwɔ ne tiri mu obi deɛ wɔ hɔ a na ebi ɛwɔ n'akyi nti ɛsono obiara ne disability sɛ ne esitie nti ontimi nhu obi in the physical na omprejage sɛ ebi a because of this and because of that nti no osika sɛ ɔyɛ disabled a ɛno nti no ɔnyɛ disabled ontimi nyɛ saa nti yɛmfa ne sɛ again oni obi wɔ adwuma mu nipa kro no akonwa a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔtena so de yɛ adwuma no because of n'achibrebu etimi ɛyɛ ne yasa nti no ɔtena so bebre a na akɔyɛ problem ama no again nipa yi obi a ɛsɛ sɛ otimi yɛ nhyehyɛ a akonwa a ɔte so no obetimi apɛ foforo de ama no obi wɔ hɔ a na ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔne nipa koraa bɛtena se nipa ko atena se abom ti ɛsɛ sɛ again no make adjustment obi wɔ so a ene anamafo ɛyɛ aba sɛ hot dexing nti mo yɛ hot dexing a na kyerɛ sɛ obi ani specific dex a ya assign to nti wo ba okɔ login na wapɛ dex a ɛyɛ available na wakɔtena obi wɔ hɔ a na ɛno no ɛnwɛke saa ɛmma no nti ɛsɛ sɛ wotimi make arrangement sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔno no betimi enya ɔno nko a dex a obetimi ɛde ayɛ adwuma nti saa ɛna adjustment no a ye ka ho ase saa netie na emom no adwuma yura no so obeye saa adjustment na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ adjustment here ɔyɛ ɛbɛboa na nipa kukuo bi na ye ne omo yɛ adwuma nti yɛmfa ne sɛ me de akonya bia besia na wo so a wote hei saa akonya no ɛbɛha wadwuna again no
ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ saa adjustment no
sɛ enko na enko ha obi fofo
but lawyer me shame bisao
yeah
you can't satisfy everybody at the same time. Into reasonable adjustment, and how do you go about it?
Well, it's not defined. It's not defined. It's a common sensical. It's a adwuma no ehwe situation because a dependent and obiara in the situation. To say ye de kan ama a few examples. Into obiara situation ye different. Into based on that situation ɛno na wo hwɛ so na wo de ayɛ adjustment na ɛyɛ reasonable a ebesu tu saa nipa kro no ama no ho atimi ahenhan no na wɔyɛ na adwuma no sɛ ne ɛsɛ na ɛfata but once you are doing saa adjustment so you have to take into account nkɔfo fofo a almost no ebia ebetimi affect you yeah and again as I say adjustment so na o yɛ no o hwɛ sɛ ebia cost sɛn kra na ebebemu a obetimi there
so nipa mu bia me tia 1,000 a month adjustment nkwa kra so is going to cost me another 1,000 a month
well yeah
na me kasa me ntimi mfa wadwuma no because I can't meet that reasonable adjustment
but okoye so then you are treading in a very treacherous area you betimi aka say who discriminate against saa nipa kro and that's a bit more of a serious issue than over spend this £1,000 you know. So we've seen situations yes the cost of making some reasonable adjustment could be very high but because of the fear say ubetimi enya amane say be a discriminating you know yes you may have to make some adjustment to accommodate nipa no sebeya obetimi ato akoso na waye na adwuma
yeah yenhwe senior text ya mode mi by law, an employer must consider making reasonable adjustments when they know or could be expected to know an employee with disability asks for adjustment. Na HSS say me bana me no ba be adwuma e wo say me ma wo hu say me need enie. Se bi amanka na wafa me adwuma ma nye adjustment no na along the line na me no ba betwe ho man so a man kan nti no is the employer absorbed of the blame ana.
Well, it's say o compare adwuma adwuma bia won nhyehyɛ obi wɔ hɔ on the application form no on bebisa say bia wo any special needs ana and also say bia wo any medical issue or any disability bia SSS company ni hu na o make adjustment o bebisa o ni nyina say e wɔ hɔ na waka that's fair enough e wɔ hɔ so na won kan ya sebe obia life any na brabo a private edemano and it's protected. And you know, say on kind, na bia wo na wo ye employer no. Even though our own kind, you know, what to me who say bia bibi say na ekoso. E wo na brabo. Obi wo hwa na e bia mentally no onye sound or e bia depression, serious one. Sa ni pakro no wo employer no obetimi ehu e wo kwan bi so. In a sense, sa yare no betimi affect nipa no ne output adwuma na oyɛ no se ne oyɛ adwuma no ene se ne adwuma no nkoso ekɔ no sa nipa kro no ne yare no betimi affect no sa most of the time no ene enyumako ne bebre so wɔ hɔ a aya na ɔmo wɔ your friend is saying medical experts are ɔmo assign ɔmo to company na ɔmo check employees no every now and again. Into be a one, oh, a jumum now di from 40 air car. Now, almost sign to a jumano medical experts are BBNia on bed checking no one who said, oh, you're okay. Every year, Biano, you better want call, sir, it be a clinic, you know, and I said, particular specialist, no one quack share and make sure, say, oh, you be a, oh, you're healthy. So they do that. And now, omo wo nhyehyɛ so a betimi aye health insurance a eno so ebetimi abɔ ho ban nti sɛ wokɔ adwuma mu na ebi a untimi nka nkyerɛ adwuma wura no na emom ekwan bi so no adwuma wura no is expected to know say bi a bibi say e wo wabrabo ma again you know the adwuma wura no be expected to make some reasonable adjustment to accommodate the ekoso wabrabo. Yeah.
Enti, I think the last bit.
Yeah.
By law, an employer must consider making reasonable adjustments when an employee's absence record, sickness record, or delay in returning to work is because of a link to their disability. Not in the course of a jumano. Na mepra. Enti matine kakra. Me mache beyond time I be a de emma me set me bar I say me ma employer ni hu no yes adjustments no because my babona money even though it wasn't in the course of my duty.
Well, yes, and you know, your fans say oh adwuma mu na we prayer adwuma mu na we prayer then obviously we be call off sick because of predicament no. And you know, what call off sick na say oh back to adwuma maybe ona onye fully recovered but then obebe adwuma nti say obebe adwuma no there has to be a procedure in place or returning to work no enye boom prekope na emom ebeye gradual slowly and then ebia due to cry na say adwuma cry e de be ma wo no ebeye adwuma ebetumi ama wo na wo ye adwuma no with oyare no ho ahenha nti ye bia enura bi no na ye de wa hye e bia be a wo na wo load create a ye de kosom nkofo ama wo ye wo ye na wo twum nyina wo na wo load but because of e bia pra na wo pra ye nti no ene yu ba onko loading section ho na bia be bia ye tena se a ye take off say okay create 4 and ye dey create 5 and ye wo na wo tene ho a wo take sa nema gradually kopim say bia wo be ye fully recovered na yetimi aka say okay baby a we do there afei no obetimi akwa lifting nema na say obetimi ahye create e bi okra na you may not be able to come back into that very position now lifting near man. Yes, still no company ni betimi a make adjustment. Na e bia sa department no ye you were through the akoba before fra ubetimi aye adwuma with sebe yare na wa yare no. Say wa yare so na wa kofi na wa ba again say oba na still ano yare na enkoya adwuma ru na se otimi hu na oyen hye edigu akwanmu edema sebe ya be accommodate na watumi akoso aye wadwuma sane esese wo ye no yeah.
Okay. Abusia Safi and now Obakayan Hua. We are live at BWF Solicitors TV. So we are BWF, we are live at BWF Solicitors Facebook, BWF Solicitors YouTube. Say oko yen page no so but you like a page no na fi click on the like button and subscribe na watimi anya yen notifications ebra ye de yen nhwehwe ene yen komo awodo ni nyina ade ebeba no mesel say afi na waba nso share with others uko yen so no I click on share button no groups and platforms ahodo ni nyina no fato na amanfo enya enkomde de ya yedie ho emfa so ebepemu no yebebie yen lines no ade amount na afi unso watimi aba so your number I did adwuma no 07399208468 07399208468 and also by send a text on our WhatsApp at the abrayen was 07950422780 07950422780 Abdul Salam bin Abdullah, thank you very much for joining us. You say great job. Yada CP. Atada moa ata ete say me say oye pa Tilly so waha Tilly Duma. Thank you very much, Sanso. And you war Nana Obrimpon Oberema Ansa. Please share. That's the message and that's the cliche. Yemfa of Freudian so lyrical black. Good afternoon, Uncle Kweku and Lawyer. Good afternoon, Lyrical. Ida CP, Yami Inshaw. Yawa Emmanuel Sechi. Good evening, Kweku and Lawyer Richard. I'm saying Lawyer Patrick Dino and Lawyer Patrick instead of Richard. That's what I'm supposed to say. Ezekiel Johnson, let's keep sharing. Thank you very much for coming around. Yawa Dokas Adum. Doki, I just say, Mijidi is all here. Najima in the class prefect, thank you very much. Please share. Najima Obojuma Pa, Yami Inshaw. Sansusu and Moma Mema, my able lieutenant, and big sis, Sandra Fraser, Onunsuso, the Nijimedi no Ashishaso, all the details about BWF Solicitors. Well, Yaka Emra, any Ejuma Yahon Asemi. Lawyer Pacho, Mami Emra na Mimba Mibisa. This is a very important question. Wikimu, a year question be a abetoho palma. Among for a diho abobo. They will be sir and say, me 2.5 years, dear mammy. I was a cocoa renew. Many a Jumaniamiadum. Me ye Juman, say employers also call checking. Near checking any power fund a Jumanum, even bank account to cry, so could be a no your checking. Near Quaco checking, say, would Niger be so, was it not a CE and son away. So say, employer no say on pese obey ye a dear no ebetrino. Enunti me ade no ko home office em ma no njini intene atamenwe kofi mensa pa cho trafie me pass bia ya be charge me £5,000 but me nso so me no na e adwuma unim sa ma ade no ewu a wo sem kokko renew na me de akoni em fa ma me yeta why do you sack me employer no all right me pa cho side is here we here come to classroom na fifa me ko
right I mean Oreku very well. Sanya what canon? I think it's sanity. And a idea a dinkofunya ache. And by nature, no, a big move for any particularly young Ghanaians, no. A young kofukobia, sabi, ye a bit laid back. You shradi, but the todebia a bit timid kakra. Yempay Huasem.
Thank you. I guess I can make a lawyer. Yempay Huasem. Yes, you, but me cocaine. Brofo me ko ken koye.
Yeah.
Me argument be an insisi so.
Yeah.
Inti se mrane se a ene ya me pɛ me ho asɛm. Ma me ni so sa dokra to ahye de. Abi
That's it, exactly.
Okay.
And you know, because I am pay a once you know, aya na ye kosa ahokyere mu. Nti no bibia esese utimi ejina wonan so na even emra no kakra na wonim no ana adesua no kakra na wonya kra no utimi edi gina wonan so na o stand all right na o ka say no we entisa say netie no na aya a bit of a problem na e de apinisie abobodie bi ho a na wrongly illegally ya ka chen say why application fa bibia e say why application bra o de ko a ese da bi fa o card bra say ye hu card ne dia kotena fie ana say ye yiwadi say amount up to bosumi na wie say wan fa card number e bi okra na card no enwuye akabe say bosumi mienu e ma na bewu na ya share the emails any letters epupon tatao say wa de no e bewu bosumi mu e de na wo ye pese ye hu bibi a e kire say utu ho anama I mean nti we no ya de a ahankofo ache na de nti a we no nyina ba no ye maame me echia no adano mi say oni ye papa Boris na ano ye den mi say oledinya obesa ba nti no ye maame me e na omo nhihie mu no omo de hostile environment e bai e ma ye da sorry ye say obia bibia wo ye bia no esese ye check oni ye make sure say wo ho kwan say wo ye nti bank account na wo ko bia esese ye check o ejuma na wo ko ya esese ye check o edan na wo ko rent ya esese ye check o omo a na sebe omuni enyinaso bi wo krom ha na omo ko biebie account ni ade nyina no edurumemi a ye hyase close ye na se ye ma omo wo ne se wa be yi sika na ye betum e ma nkofo ko yi omo sika bi so ho a na oba no na niema mu ego kakra nti onya akwanya etimi e de ye driving license saafo ni nyina no ye yi ni nyina free nti wontimi nye
okay
nti se wo free na obetomu sa na wo ye obi a bibia ni hokra de a na ama wasetena ewo eye abrochi krom ha UK no na ayedin se wonni obi a sebe ode wo ho bebata na aye very difficult nti saa situation ni ewom na omo ye saa ni nyina no ye maame ye saa ni nyina no so no omo de bibi bata ho because bonyono wo hwe e bata
na mpapo
nti de omo de bata ho no se enyumakuo ani enyumawura no mu a mososo mo fa nkofo anuma mo a mode adan han adan wura no any agencies for a mososo mo ye adan wura for omo dan ho adwuma no mososo enhye da mo so se obi be han wo dan se obi be ye wadwuma esese wotumi make sure se saa nipa kro no owo akade a esese ode ye saa adwuma no owo akade a ema no ho kwan se otimi rent saa dan no se wanye saa dekode na aban se oto aban mra na aban mra na woto no eho asotwe ne se yebetimi afine no up to about £20,000 nti esika asebe emu edu nti no se o hwe na se ebia omo a oni omo ye adwuma obi kan dodo na free ya manfrafo omo free obi kroso na omo ba na omo nyina no ehia se esese omo wo bibia ema omo tumi a omo tumi di ye adwuma ana ema omo tumi a omo tumi edeme rent baby na o hwe se saa kofuko we nyina wanye ne esese wo ye na ebia nipa ba ko bia no ye bejewo 20,000 se wato mra na eyade a ehu kakra nti saa ehu no ene wo eye enyumaikuo no ene
omo fa
nkofo adwuma no bebre na mu nti na omo de yesa na mom enhye no enna odwuma ye ni ne so the onus lies on the employer to make sure say nipa na wo fa na adwuma mu no owo tumi a aban e de amano a e kire se otumi de ye adwuma se wo ye saa de na wo wafa mu de no why yeah, and that is fine. And so in PMP, you know, the young who say enyumayefo no enyumayewura no enye saa.
Okay.
Na omatam asudie no e de ato eye
nipa na wa be pay.
Nipa na all pay adwuma no so. Say ono ene nkoye. But wo na eye wadwuma no, wo na sese wo make sure say nipa ya wo fa no yi. Owo ho kwan say oye adwuma. Nipa a wo de dan e ma na han, owo ho kwan say ohan dan. Nipa ya wo bie bank account ama no yi. Owo ho kwan say otimi bie bank account. Say wo anye saa, say penalty ni ba eye wo na asudie no eda wo so. Die ewo mu a ehun kakra ye omo a wo ma ye application to send you udi kan ye obi a yama no 2.5 years limited leave to remain. So limited leave to remain no e ba na wie ye ti akabo so mi ama na wu adwuma hyase di email e ha na adwen se wan koye na wan fa bibia mekire ya yentumi ene wonye adwuma se wo kotena fie saafo no de no e problem because NCSI kakraba since 2019 or so when your chance say applications are ye medical home office no majority of them ni nyina no but 99% ni nyina no oma yini nyina de free paper em ye no online.
Okay.
First na ye paper no say oye application ni wie a o de photos o documents any obi bia aka ho in a park na o de akoma home office o post to ene de koma omo sabi home office for so yenim se ne omo ye mo adwuma omo ntoto omo adwuma ase nti saa time no se omo nsaka o application ne o supporting documents na home office throw letter to acknowledge say omo nsaka o application ene ya ye ka say saa de no eni hobiem because applications ni nyina no majority no ewo online.
Okay.
But so we online application no so instantly no unya notification a say why your application because whereas previously no obetwen ama letter and sana wa who say indeed home office for answer kan application no and dey we are instantly no unya sa acknowledgement. And how does that work? So we your application no online a generated unique application reference number. Okay. Until more year renewal no, on the 2.5, and then more year leave to remain applications. You know, a generated reference number no, started with 1212 for more year UK domestic law application. And France under immigration rules, no more year application under that. No, a mouse 1212 reference number no. So reference number no any dia dance say or application no was submitted. Me who instances any cases are obi o ya ye application no ema no ko. Ye nya reference number no. Ye tria IHS fee no. There's evidence on the person's bank statement to say yatisika no. Now yes still because of sa letter na free home office into the person still doubted say an application na. In fact, he was very emphatic say application no meanwhile on the bank statement it shows say home office ya mano receipts are say home office at IHS almost at immigration fee no. But still, the person doubted, and these are the problems you're facing with employers. Necessary because when your application, when your unique reference number, say oko adwumum na okase fe bibi bra e be kire me say why your application now the reference number no mana o si no me pay no me pay letter a free home office to say
any number me question when obviously do be baby son say and no a creative problems nti sa email na bia oye na e buy say home office sa kan wo application na a generate sa unique code no makes me a print sa email no with a number na me de amami employer na is the employer bound to accept that
of course
in lieu of letter of acknowledgement and a certificate of application previously na
okay so certificate of application is different something else not to do with
this one. Okay,
but Yes, the send your can yes, because eno ne di adanse say nipa no aye an application and has got application pending with the Home Office. Now, bear in mind say ye wo bibia ye friend no section 3C. Your immigration law no more. Now, section 3C no what that does no say. So you be a krom ha. Now was sitting krom ha. And sana was sitting no e ba be wu no. The fan said to send you last week, you maybe bisa question say you say on your application you know within 28 days and sana expire. In that case no, the fan said one train send you two no for no say on train na 28 days na sana why but obetimi aye mpo and any ochne. Now why an application no e de kwa. Sa di pakono because say why in time application no. Say bibia ye valid wa application no ho a what it does no say sa application no triggers the friend section 3C no. However, what we need to bear in mind is that section 3C triggering na nkasa no because why in time no sa trigger no will start from say yen decide the application no na will leave no akwa and then it triggers it na will leave no atwa so to will leave no ababe nya section 3C leave but once our application no leave near still valid. No, or extant leave until leave no that's all until such time a bear expire so card no I expire not to say leave no ababe but then because why your application no in time and no it kicks in your section 3C right which means that leave no even though a card na nkasa physical card na ye dey amount no date na was no say I expire no leave no there because why your application to renew why your application to vary it and as bibisa into ma leave no eto so and you are protected with section 3C right no which basically says bibia na attached to leave na edema no all of the conditions that were attached to first leave no because why in time application into conditions ni na eto so your right to work your right to rent your right to obtain a driving license all of those rights no ebe protected the only thing ebi a wontimi nya ne say obetu kwan free kroma akọ baby okay yes
and na me hwe ne say ebewu ana say ewu na me wo ho kwan say me kọ na ye renew mame the fact say my year application no it protect me so I can say you have all the rights and everything it protect me with the exception of probably say me too kwan me protection be any opportunity be advantage be benefit be what me previous application na ebewu ana say wu or even a Home Office for and someone all those things are intact
absolutely so long as why an in-time application and that is where we need to be very careful because nkofo get into trap no so okay my application you say within 28 days no na SSM here nti na ebia otwen obi wo ho na atwen na ebia beka na kakra bi no opeso but you need to know say bibia timisi nti so wan ye careful na sa na kakra na aka no enum na wo ba be ye application no na ebia ye fa de say o leave no ebewu 1st of April watwen ebia why your application in front say March 29th of March why a priority service bear in mind say your application a in-time application or a stunt leave note however because why in-time application or train say decision but why a priority service application now we train decision or a stunt leave into and sana section 3C new battery gano na it's a sell card na nkasa no ewu to trigger it. So once Home Office process application, normal determination now, o card is still valid now a year in date. You find say why a 29th application or my decision by 31st of the friend saying March. 31st of March no bear in mind say omo ye decision na omo refuse wa o leave na wo no ansa na wo ye priority service application na expire so up until the 31st of March now leave no still na expire but omo refuse application and it doesn't trigger section 3C right because as I said omo ye decision after sa period to trigger it it is a one year careful now koye sa application na e bia ye refuse na okotenase relax na wa anya ho hwe you have a problem because untimi and trigger section 3C and your right will be in jeopardy. It's necessary you're careful. Now say koye sa application at least ma ho time kakra sebe ya se bibi kotechema na ye refuse ubenya enough time to make another application because we make another application now because say why no in time again into no ubesa reverse clock no and then if o card na expire a betimi a trigger or section 3C and yes sir you fall into the trap where who feel say right under 3C but not right anyhow because say your refusal application a be after na all koye appeal and as administrative review but because say time frame na you did make it decision why here now what fall into trap into even making admin review and answer appeal will not even help you in that case. But your fan say in the first scenario now why your application if you use standard time na all the year one can per priority standard time you say 8 weeks 6 months no my decision card na kwa ko o card no ko wu na afi what trigger section 3C o trigger section 3C na o right still protected. Say ekobase bibinti ya refuse application na over 14 days obetimi dia administrative review and also say obetimi dia appeal against that decision. Say o take some steps either way say obey admin review and also obey appeal so yes niema na still now right under section 3C is still triggered. Until whilst your appeal is going on, right now, once your administrative review air caution, right now, so it is BBA, as I said, ubia very careful about it. Now, once if we are near BBA, a bit to me a how was sitting now cromano because one here bet me a follow in a trap. Take for instance, ubia or yet tier 2 worker, or rely on a Jumakobi to issue the friend certificate of sponsorship. Now, what could do, baby? Now, what application last minute? Now, ABA, you refuse, and then all of a sudden, Nipa na ujina so the sponsorship, and the new application, you're revoking the license. Then there's a problem.
There's a problem.
But
in fact, this question even okay to me, but me no so employer no responsibility. So say we more or less looking at employee and near also the Google Aquemo and many idea. Say what you cotton yamfamao. You have an escape route or a window. Say obey appeal, because judicial review. Or even wait for the decision to be made. Employee ne advantages if there's anything like that. And that's a chance or what set employer no intimate fam pamano and answer on refuse to jumano. Saying, where does it end?
Well, it ends when your application has been determined. In the end, say why your application at the core home office. Now you refuse you. Before I sign our yes application, now you were in time until your application, time as I said, until one train am spy. And that is why we always advise we leave and train expire because they expire.
Ubeti your problem.
Exactly, ubeti your problem. Yes, ubeti because ubeti your problem because then say expire o section 3C no e na wato atwene no okay intimate twɛn ma ne expire answer ɛsɛ sɛ o yɛ ne time a betumi ayɛ okay na enko ha adwen so o yɛ ne 1 month 2 months kra na it's okay wabɔ wo ho ban sɛ be ya ene ya sɛ ne covid nti nneɛma timi kyɛ ɛkɔkyɛ o mo nsɛm na ewu kra na still na no o yɛ protected into the yes say nipa no aye in time application na ebia for whatever reason you refuse na why the right to appeal no and as a right to administrative review why na aba say eba na ebia appeal no e first year decision about so first year say okay no the home office can no and then ya giatum or another right to appeal to the upper tribunal or appeal to the upper tribunal almost say okay the home office can no you know more adwin into no yes as I say upper bifa now person appeal to upper tribunal no almost so amount permission so betimi appeal to the upper court e be okra na omo mouse permission and then you can do the friend cat JR obi dina ya dia esa say cat JR no na wa seek permission from the upper court no to make you give you permission obetimi the appeal against that decision. Until once you are going through all of these processes no we go through some processes we nyina no still now no section 3C no protected. Until such time you bekwa akotie asem no either the court of appeal na yakotie asem na ebu asem no nyina anya ka say okay ye wie asem no conclusion bia na ye be wie no na uni nyina so bia nti unya another right of appeal biem na chese wasem na ewie kra na say kopem na uni nyina so bia ana say one take steps bia to say obey application fofora then not chese wasitana no ewu
asakra.
That's right. But bear in mind, sir, there are times ubetimi aya application and then you vary that application. Tiem fan say uyobia uye tier 2 worker and a wire application. Na ebia to send a scenario ya ken. Uhu say application na we ye no. Na nke se uye ntem na wanye ntem. Kotwentwen so ebedu ho no na nipa na ese o mouse sponsor no. You revoking the license. Tie bia na nke se 1st of April and our card no. You make a decision on the 1st of April say you refuse to. So that time so now card no ewu. You haven't triggered your section 3C right no. Into no as say ope kwan bi so a ubetimi aya application in time to cover you for that. Into with that no again there are ways ubetimi aya another application a holding up application. Tibia uyobia oti kroma wa ha che ubetimi aya application on the basis of bia or private life and that will hold up sa we no. It is a sa application again ubetimi ama home office aware say mom make a decision until say bia ubenya another course certificate of sponsorship now their application for it's a cost because once you are doing that no ubetua IHS fee ubetua in fact omo yet tier 2 no so omuntua IHS no say but if any other person ubetua IHS fee ubetua immigration fee no now the yes application no e dey akọ nti unya course from another employer obema course na ubetimi again asaye application e dey vary there e wo ho na wo ye no but what that does is say instead say inka o tier 2 visa no na ye refuse on 1st of April or card no wu ye no inka end trigger or section 3C rights because of the variation na why ye nintino say card no ku wu then you have been able to trigger sa right okay. And then you'll be okay but a bit technical and
wait just but apart from that Mamimra obia or for obi ejuma so but in the meantime person Mekai will says afi and we joining or the community and the law program no so the community and the law HHA mu and the we see hunu dey we see any anamo we say ye tu na etimi aboy and the question ye bisa is can your employer sack or suspend you whilst your application application is with the Home Office. My application no ako Home Office nsem ana se afei na mede kro ana afei na mede akọ. Se emra aba se untimi mfa obi adwuma onni nkrata ana se onye legal ewo krom ha untimi mbie bank account wa onye legal no se me nkrata ne kodi o nsema does it make me illegal? And a lawyer say you definitely have to make in-time application. And no, yeah, very important. And train a man and yes, I'll be your problem. Nanka me can be a man say will be your problem, but lawyer can was say yes, sir, will be your problem. And unti, but more than say a maokrata no emu and sana why you say ode aqua tumu. Mama Johnny and Dorothy Batterson from Florida in the US. Thank you very much. Silijuma wa Lyrical Black and so thank you very much. So and me war or Hannibal Kingsley. I've seen you. Imani Kweku Ochre Dako, thank you so very much. Theresa Ama Ewaha Atapokut Medase Rebecca Tete Medase Molash Nyantaba so Medase Kwame Atajima, you say you're watching. Kwame, another one, tell me, baby, if you could tell me, that would be very useful. Afi Savo, thank you very much, Afi, for joining us. Smith Mercy, Frida Assuming, Ajiwa and Ajimai, Na Apeu, and Afi Ata Damwa. All of you have joined us, and I'm so very grateful. Waiting us and do a text at the Abraham 07950 422 780 07950 422 780. And I said, well, I'm going to activate the lines pretty soon. 07399 208 468 07399 208 468. Well, if you calling outside of the UK, you can do that on WhatsApp. On our WhatsApp number 07950 422 780 07950 422 780. Obaswa na share link no ade amaye. Uko Facebook page, like it and share the link as well. Last year I was very generous and I was able to give several parcels and presents to people. This year, Summer Ebe Kaise will be going out to the park to have our picnic. Ghana Party in the Park will be there, and we'll be bringing you another live show from there as well. Enti me try questions, me try concerns so abra lawyer why, but my main fast dance so BWF solicitors say oboying about 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so was 7 Sisters North London where you Monday to Friday if we anopa 9:30 ekopim enyumere 6 o'clock. Number is 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and 077 127 61884. So open lawyer for papa na BWF solicitors. I'll be right back.
Yeah, fair ma yewo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Legal services, BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kra won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eya abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ni ya wo brei mu enu ntine ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF solicitors de ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasa ginatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Yebie an office free Juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pay mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. And a memory danso a appointment in Kwa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Your 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa, Eye Quantia B. Yen senior partner Bernard Owusu, san ye barrister ya Gina Tumu, na oye Ghana Bar Association member, and the was Saint Gina Sembranim for our court cases here, a fa Ghana law. We're advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors be bree, a fa Ghanaian law hunye. Na osan yo bia or tai kasa ewo radio any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Okay, me da say ubetimi afre ubetimi a text numbers no me dey atu udwa. Now in the second part of our discussion briefly me ba be bisa lawyer say the employer say me document akofo home office me nya acknowledgement email me de me unique number no abre no eden na e was say employer no oye na se wanya eden na me as the employer no I was say me ye because also say oba be ka kire me say oni me be ye adwuma wa bra bia e betimi a charge no into obeka kire me say kokotene fie. Now we are saying it is not right for the employer to do and also oye
right into obviously say the kan employer no e won share say so or make checks to make sure say o sa ni pai utumi ye adwuma into obi o ho a na you make a decision on application so into no or biometric card bia BRP and as BRC near one application under the EU regime no ti was our card no usually a reference number or card no so employer no dey sa card no betimi a check it right to work in the UK ti digitize so oko on website na o kasa o pese o check it right to work in the UK one kasa crowd betimi aye what you do is say okwa na amount options
but your website near there
.gov.uk
okay
into Google cross right to work checker ebema site no
okay
into now what click is ebia or either passport or biometric card and I say be okra uni sa money in but or account with the home office. The account with the home office in the sense why your application it be or reference number to your account. Say or sa account now it be some further details into date of birth and it be a passport number and I say or biometric card no the reference number no. Now they are shame. Who the same one a be generate sa digital right to work no at the amount. A bar no na wo photo account it's no nya dia obi betimi aye kululu e dia kasa yewa ebeba na wo photo no e wo so nti sa photo na ebeba no hwe ase a ebe say bisa wo da say opese wo generate share code ana
okay
nti wo click here no so a na a generate share code e dia amount sa share code no wo betimi de no ama adwuma wura na o de a check no hu say ampa wo ho kwan se utimi ye adwuma saa de no so adwuma ru na so betimi e de o card na ye but e bi wo ho a na enye no why application but a my and as appeal process cra e koso adwuma ru na betimi aye de e frɛ no employers checking service no eno so wo ho wo call online a employers checking service o google a ebeba app na ebisa wo nipa no adwuma a o ya ma either say o will leave and as why application ni nyina no we bisa now the same information actually all the information is because why your application into no why any in time into home office for no will give a positive result say ampa say nipa krono or who kwan say or ye adwuma ti sa nyema we nyina no employer no betimi aye e dey make sure say o won kwan so o ye adwuma again obetimi ama wo de o card no physically aba na wotimi a check a make sure say bibia e okay ene ya ye digitize niema bebre sa niema ni nyina will go on digital eno so no e ba ye betimi a shase e use from April the 6th no niema ni bebre ho a betimi aye no online na wa check it to make sure say you be a wo krom ha wo asesena ubetimi akoso aye ne wo ye bia. So if all that fails normally no yes you betimi atro letter e dey akoma yes employer no na ye dey akyerɛkyerɛ enemu e dey akyerɛ no the ye ne say ye tro section 3C letter na ye dey akyerɛkyerɛ because to da ya na employer na ebinu wo a omo ho ye mobo kakra it's no and just so that your client no so no when you assume you no na e bia ya throw letter a chechire mu say your employer e bia your client ni why an application a reference number ni because why in time application into no emra no bo no ho ban na ya kire employer no emra kro na
e bo no ho ban and dey also here
exactly into no ya kire emra kro na e bo no ho ban no ya ma reference number no it is sabe o ya badwomba ya kire ba bia emra no hye na wako check say sa na emra no kan ampa na say nipa no why an application into why application no o ho ban bo wo emra no mu ana so one ko check na one nye saa then obviously say o ko kan che nipa no say on ko tenafia again na o ye bu eye aban adwumayekuo emra ebo adwumayefo ho ban no o ye bu eno so because na o ye yi nipa na di a emfa na kwan so na eno so no nipa no betimi take steps na o de emra no asa awewa ka ho eno no e bia na ehun sunsuanso na beba do eso sen say nka wow be make checks na make sure say or hu kwan so ye adwuma ti wo ye obi sa na ese kotena fi a ese se wo take steps na ma adwuma wura no o kire wo die nti a ese se wo kotena fi me client back o ko adwuma wa na application e bibia kama in time card no kra no enwuye na adwuma fo sha ase se o motata no se fa we bra fa we e no ko e no se me reference number ni my application bibia you okay
the responsibility is yours
exactly.
Not mine
to go and check and nti na still na say pressure no doso na say okay on can change me run so omo ntro letter emfa ma no say on cut na fi because say omo free say the card will even though our can't throw say why application say na na letter be ba dia don't know say HR for no hunu wa adwuma no ma dodge it is see how many nkasa but already already do
0739920848 and that's 0795042278 and no ayo text message. Lawyer Pacho, me will question about ko ewa. Also, please, how can someone with invisible disability prove that he is disabled? Apart from disability leaving allowance decision letter, is there any card that can be applied? If a child is invisibly disabled, can the parent or carer apply for a blue badge?
Of course, yes. Who will be or yet disabled? Yes, ubetimi apply for a blue badge. Say, oh, car and yes, ubetimi apply because who apply for blue badge now they will ask you for registration and I say car who feel and until who apply for sa. Maybe sir. Yes, ubetimi apply for blue badge to say maybe I was a disability. No. Apart from that, ube medical records no. Until maybe I will GP and I say. Baby cry, yes, our prognosis no, but what's our documents no where just say what's our disability no. Yes, there's so many ways with me. The access are disabled, yeah.
In your so and Nikkei or say Adjoa had a speed ticket that was insured with a Ghanaian international. The police requested a copy of a license upon further investigation, which she provided. She then received a fine of £100 and 3 points. She received a letter to that effect. After some months, she got her UK license and applied for a job that required a UK driving license, which she denied. She had no points on her UK license. The company requested for a share code to check her details. Upon the check, it appears she's having 3 points on her UK license of the same offense. She was fined 3 points on her Ghana license. Does she have the right to take the police on for wrongful punishment or both on both UK and Ghana license? To misinformation, Let me. I didn't want the article. 2 misinformation, hence losing a job. 3, denying the privilege as a first offender for a speed awareness course actually falls in that category of the speed limitation. Please advise. And okay,
well, I think I mean, there's a lot in there, but well, so okay, driving offense, na sebe, ebia, you know. A lot of people now small take a lot of casano, you know.
What you say?
Say okojina na say ebia offense no bibia you know enye huhu nti obetimi ama points and also obetimi afine wa. Enye wo na wo choose say because me a first offender nti no. They should let me
punish me as a first offender.
No. You don't choose your punishment when you have committed a crime. So sanity there nka sabi obi be kwa kodi ewu na instead so be obenya life imprisonment no be ka say mama community service. But that's what I say. So you don't choose the level of punishment especially at the mouth. Police for no any emra no any determined sir. It say ukoye offense na eba no mo can say okay. Even though you first offender, yes, nke betimi decide say ebe ma o say koye ebia driving course. But no, we decided sir, yes say your amount points, near say fine 100 count. A punishment ye punish you. Say the be ya echina no onkoye sa bi. Nti say punishment no enye severe. Now who say bia we first time nti ye be mo akoye driving course then e will trimu say driving course nti no ubetimi asa akoye bi. But see I amount 3 points. 3 points no. Na ebia wodwuma soso a wo ye no. Ye see ebia uhia clean driving license and sanity mi afa. Number 1, esi wodwuma no ho kwan. Ama wo no aduane abo. Until next time na se wo ye bibia sebe obey a bit careful because most of the times ayana it take enema bebre for granted that if you say enya de e be hard. For instance, you see wo driver men use your phone men tap men say but ubu ani gu so na bi o ha wa ko flick no ahwe say bia WhatsApp one send bibi and say Facebook one e kan bibi ni nyina no e bia na unim ni o hwe because sometimes no omutimi tina motorbikes so na e bia or ride alongside you na onim ni e koso tin say eno asometi say manye say another way omo ye ne say omo te double decker no so but omo hu o car no until they could see through the window bibia wo ye bia eno so no what ho na ye the ticket na bro sebe I had the say aban kasa obeso mu a
ekwan obefa so obeso
you less I namu ye nim say the enuma say yes o car no say a certain age men ko fa you less but obi anyina ho a o police are there and so still o ko fa you less obenya o ticket into emra no wo hosa nti yenua any there no that is what it is. The Ghana license, no, it shouldn't be working here anyway because Ghana driving license is not valid here. It's the minimum coin of us or the driving license air driver. So what's now for over 1 year? Now the Ghana license and air driver, then there's a problem.
There's a problem. Okay. Well, offer for us so Eddie will say, how can I bring my wife while I have pre-settlement visa?
Okay. Into any payer or bisa question pre-settlement visa no under the EU settlements scheme. Into would I wanted a bit more information from the Orcan. But let's look at the dynamics. So the presumption is sani payer or kasei oyobia ebia wawari EU ni and yamano limited leave to remain and one pre-settled status no.
Okay.
Yamano limited leave to remain. What we don't know is still now no owarisa ni pakrona. So owarisa ni pakrona there. Then then na wejina sa leave na ye diama on the basis of family life with an EU national only what family life no. Sorry, or your family or your family member no. What's ejina so dia kofa obi fufuraba. There's a problem there. Ebi also ana teni ye king. Oyobia oye Obia would depend on Obi. The fan say, Ebia ne papa EU ni inti ujina ne papa so any man visa as a family member of an EU national. And the free Ghana or the buy any man 5 years limited leave to remain, 5 years pre-settled status. Wo saa nipa kure wo no sebe obi mantua e na wote nti wo papa de no na sebe yabone ho kakra e na ye de ama wo se obi a wote wo papa nche nti wa mu na nkasa no unye nya ofa ahudi ye tosroto nti se kine bi na wo kwase wo kofa wo kunu e de aba it means say bi a sabre no undependent on sa family member ni bi so undependent on sa family member no so so wo ko renew you may get into trouble because sisia no one ma home office when say you are leading an independent life away from baby na yenim say owo no. So that's number 2. Number 3, say nipa ya o kase oye EU ni ena ofri Europe baaye encheye nti instead of say bia settled status no ya mano eye pre-settled status nti oye EU ni ebi ofi Italy ofi Germany ofi Holland ena waba or pre-settled status ebia sa time na ye be shut door no in December no when to me am form the relationship prior to sa relevant date no nti afei ena wanya no ho kani a opese okofa no ba se sa na the situation it here then the answer is emphatically no. Yes. Yes obetimi akofa no edinaba because yenim se sisia no under rules no omo pre-settled status EU for no nyina no ya capture omo se be ya wo pre-settled status a obetimi akofa o partner ediaba apart from no so wo ha na wo 2.5 years now onye settled that is where you have a problem so we application under the immigration rules now so yes.
Okay. Number no no 07399208468. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
But you are offering no yeah can we hear you?
Hello.
But you know, say we have a little challenge here. But before then, no, yeah, too hello, no, but not in sa intimate can you hold on. When you say Zambrano application when your letter from the Home Office to book an appointment to enroll for biometric just this week. However, Nisa Enka email from the UK VCS to create the online account that can book an appointment. What can I do or what should I do? Kofi Eshayan from Scotland.
Right. Okay. Inti uye Zambrano application a Zambrano application a paper application. Inti se call Home Office Home Office for ebe send letter. Say koye biometric appointment. Normally no sa letter no there will be a telephone number in that letter. Obetimi afre Home Office for now we book appointment no over the phone. Usually no sa reference number na ye de ma no enye the usual one na oye application no online 3434 now on second. Usually we no ye bibia started with about 8 zeros. Started with about 8 zeros. Until ubefre UKV cars for no now that number no ama omo because once our Home Office will send no so letter no to make the appointment no omoni UKV cars for no so ebe communicate until UKV cars ebe wo copy of sa letter na Home Office e the amount ti say wo free UKV cars for na ombe buku appointment no e the amount over the phone until nya dey a obe create account sometimes so ombe ka say we create account but as say ma hu say reference number na ye dey amount no efri eye Home Office for no me dey ma na o ma state wom letter no will state categorically say as say we free UKV cars now we make your appointment it is say we free UKV cars for no and try and make the appointment say be binti na letter no nyan ko do wo mo ho a eno no create problems so what you can do no say as say we free resolution center for no say what try say we make sa biometric appointment no with UKV cars unfortunately no hu sa records no on their system into no oh yeah sa phone call no to resolution center on be rectify sa problem no na omani UKV cars akasa na afi wetimi ene oma communicate and make sa appointment no over the phone. Over the phone now. SSO yes appointment no. Yeah.
Okay. Our number no is 0795042278 no ye for wo text. And now say obefraying a war 07399 208 Ofrena Yamfa, we can even give you a call back, so don't worry. 07399208468. Text messages and the other ones, we're going through them. And Yansai Emfa we in your Machisco Marco Fosu. What happens, say, or application no stays with the Home Office for too long? Or employee no, and that's why your employee which me akoso ayejuma. Some applications take over 2 years to go through. Can the lawyer say something on this delayed applications?
Right. So there are so many reasons in here applications a delay. I think that we've had a separate program on the issue. The entire applications a delay. Who say be or na documents I say what they can be na one for nyina nko. Who say e bi or na application no kra wa ye no enima bi teach ma wo ho nti invalidate sa application no e bi IHS say utua wentua application fee no how much say utua no eno so wentua. All of those things can delay your application. Say USSR e bi say upload the documents be one fa nko. Apart from that COVID is the one major issue ababema your immigration system, any decision making dragging on.
Okay.
Enti eno na sabre no Home Office for say omo paya so yenya abotre. Yes, you try omo de bia. The number of times you try omo your complaint any the response eba no. Utimi say hope bia ni ho ema omo because they are under enormous pressure.
Okay.
There's a problem. There's a problem. But to say you can explain So when your application in time, then all of the rights now and sana renewal. Those rights are still intact. We are covered by all of those things. The only problem I want to say is to coin. However, say if BB or Hontino, Home Office, as a some more expedite application, again, Ubetimia make his submission. And then, like I said in the previous program, you discussed some of the things I Ubetimi and my Home Office, so I expedite application, or some exceptional circumstances. For instance, ABR, Oledi, Anasa, Uluman, Sebe, Kafra, Wakabebi, into necessary call a year, and answer so call now cra or penina chikrakra. Into no Ubetimia, you Susadiano, at the amount Home Office, Oma expedite application at the amount. In so many times. It be also a yarebi, into necessary and also so oko. Again, Ubetimi and make Home Office aware. So we are aware umbetimi expedite application on mama decision in term. Apart from that, what Home Office has said, Obia wire application which triggers Article 8 and family life UK sa applications almost standard time almost make a decision any so they are not going by the standard time because as I say, almost two boase. Now, almost sa application nimu and sana make a decision because we raise Article 8 any family life concern a woman internet. So yes, for me, I think say kasa said the bear COVID a hoche na kumuno. Umbetimi enya kakra edidi and ya kutu emrano na cheche case law side support claim now making and that's all fine. But maybe instance I catch them say bibi asebe yet to find a bit of rumor umbetimi to me operate under enormous pressure now because your applications as one of them is gone over a year. So yeah,
because it beat me take it 2 years on the rest of it.
It's, a idea I had we can understand and appreciate the frustrations that clients are going through. Some of them, if you are no fee say adwuma no na ebia o twentwen o nase na on pese obey. But behind the scenes no, enema ayeye to escalate and then to make sure say home office ebe ye ne ese say client no. A lot. Bebre na na emi bi wo ha ye border client no enkobo ago ebia enkoka ni nyina enhye no. But we have to do those things to fight the corner of the client because we understand almost situation. Obi wo ha se ne ye ken onye very upfront oni adwumura bekwa ko gina ho atentama ka se my application untimi nyimedi uyimedi a me do be call acres na me de wakọ employment tribunal akopa ne show obi wo ha no untimi nyɛ sa nti adwumura no ka se kotena fie pe na atam ne bag adan a yɛse me krata no ma ntimi metena fie no no so akotena fie no you don't have to do that se obeye sa mpacho oni lawyer enkasansa na ontufu even on the worst case scenario no say na making e betumi atro letter e the amount na ya cheche eye adwuma ru anumu die nti a wo ho kwan say wo ye adwuma na watumi akoso aye adwuma but don't leave your work because HR ni bi say o card no MI intija adwuma no don't do that they have no right whatsoever to ask you to go home or to suspend you or to sack you from your work whilst your application with the Home Office is still pending. No.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be a line. So, hello.
Hello, Rick. Good afternoon. Lawyer Richard Afro.
Lawyer Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. What about 12 questions as well?
Aye.
Okay, my interior.
With Ghana lands, no one within the 1 year range.
Oh, okay.
Not all year in UK because of the delay, no. And in UK, no. So, no provisional. But Okope Jumano, almost say, let neighbor almost say, almost the point and ask to the Ghana license, so I will receive for that. Or yeah, parents, any BBR. But in anything, any case, Oman communicated that it will go on a UK license.
No. So,
check it. Answer on my information on the man is say, man, fine of £100 and 3 points on the Ghana license after the time. No?
Yeah. Okay. So, Ghana license, no, you have to get it replaced within a year or the Bewo Chroma. So, we make any offense, so our license now the drive. Okay. So, UK former or more license, so our license no replace you Ghana license, no. Into points now, one ever call UK license, no. Almost can't tell us almost transfer points at the amount. Points, no, why wouldn't you say amount of points? Because, so almost fine, no amount of points are. Yes, they will tell you to send or driving license no to them, now or my endorse our license, no. But so we need license at the time, at the whole air channel. The infant said, Sitania okay, who Ghana license, and I will call apply for provisional. Unya or provisional license, no. But the moment I open your provisional license, no, Sabon na wedina yama 3 points, no, at the whole channel. So unya sa license now, it will be applied to sa license. So unfortunately, no, case, no. In fact, we have some case here now.
All right, okay. Lawyer Patrick with that.
Okay, yes, that's CP. 07399208468. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, but ETOI.
Hello, Mr. Antoba.
Good evening.
Hey, I know I'm top bum. I'm a two catch it. I've been going to here. Good. But you're into where? Oh. Kafra. I think we may have to probably call you back. But okay. What's I afraid? Way. Hello.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. I'm glad for your topic you're discussing today because I have a problem concerning that.
Okay.
What happened? I applied for indefinite leave to remain, right? Because I already have refugee status here in the UK. I'm calling from Belfast, really. And I applied for my indefinite leave to remain through a lawyer, right?
Okay.
And I give my solicitor all my information before my expiry date, you know. So, and what happened? I didn't know they submit my application late, and so my employer keep asking me for. So I tried to book a biometric appointment. I could not get through, and then it so happened that the solicitor that I hire left the company. So I was getting a lot of trouble to get the information from the office where they was working at.
Okay.
Really. Anyway, so it comes. My employer now checked to see if I have right to work in the UK, and it turned out that because they made the application late, I don't have right to work in the UK. So right now I'm home.
So let me be a little clear here. Your application was submitted late.
Right.
So as lawyer was explaining, your Section 3C right could not kick in. So then you don't have a right to work in the UK. Is that what you want to find out?
Yeah, you're right. So, I took another lawyer, and eventually after months and months, it's about like 7 months I've been trying up and down, trying to get the information. So eventually I get the information because I already get my unique number and everything like that, was just to book my biometric appointment. But because the solicitor left the company, I was getting a hard time from the firm she was working at to get my information. So I had to get another lawyer
to
try to sort it out for me. After about like 6 months, I finally get my biometric appointment.
Okay.
But my employer already checked to see if I have right to work in the UK. Although I explained to them, well, the circumstances and my situation, so they just take me out from work like that.
Okay. So, lawyer, in his situation, it took some time. And within that period, he's being asked to quit the work. Is it right? Can he pursue this?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So the problem, dear brother, is got there is that, unfortunately for him, his leave expired before.
Yes, my leave. Yes.
Yes. So your leave expired before your lawyer submitted your application, and
Right. They submitted it late without my knowledge.
without your knowledge. So that's absolutely fine. I mean, it's not a nice thing, but unfortunately, that's what's happened.
Right.
Yes. So because your lawyer unfortunately submitted your application late when your leave is expired, your Section 3C right, which basically protects you and all of the rights that you had, when you first had your leave, went out of the window with that expiration of your card. So effectively, what that meant was that you didn't have any Section 3C right, even though your application was submitted subsequent to that. You still didn't get that protection from the Section 3C law. So, in fact, your employer would be in the right when they say you don't have the right to work. Because indeed, when you go to check online, the results or the report that you would get from the Home Office would indicate that you don't have the right to work. And that's the simple reason is that because you submitted a late application. And even with that, you have a problem. The problem you have is that you would have to go back and explain to the Home Office why you have submitted a late application. Now, since November 2016, the law is changed. Since the 24th of November 2016, the law is changed. And so if you're submitting an application later than the normal time that you should have submitted it, then you should have paragraph 39E reasons why you're submitting that application late. When before the 24th of November 2016, you are 28 days to do that. Now that's been reduced down to 14 days. Okay, so within that 14 days, if you're submitting your application at a time when your leave is expired and within 14 days, you need to have a reason why, a valid reason why you're submitting that application late. Now, because again your leave expired before you submitted, you have a problem of continuity of your residence, which is a big problem as well.
So what in this case, what can he do? Can he just report the lawyer for doing that late and making his case bad?
Eventually, I get my biometric appointment, which is next month. So, my new lawyer kind of like push through it and explain to Home Office the reason why, because it's not no fault of mine already, because I give all my documents, everything early before my time expire, but the lawyer I had before did the application late, so that was my problem.
In a situation, what can he do? He's got his biometric appointment, yes. But what can he do so that the continuity, as you were talking about, could be maintained?
Well, I mean, if you wait for your leave to expire before you reapply, you become an overstayer. Okay, and with the new changes that are coming through, we need to be very careful of these things. So you become an overstayer, and the continuity of your residence is broken. So say, for instance, if you come to naturalize, then we'll be looking back to see whether or not you overstayed before you got your other leave. Sometimes they may be able to waive it off discretionarily. So yes, the Home Office may take that discretionary position and then waive it off. I suppose your new lawyer will probably put in a word or two for you to give reasons why your application was submitted at the time that it was submitted, i.e. when it was submitted late. So your lawyer would be able to do that for you and trigger that paragraph 39E reasons on your behalf. Now you've done your biometrics, it will validate your application so that the process of determining your application would go ahead. But the problem you will still have if the position on the Home Office system doesn't change is that your right to work would be in jeopardy, because obviously you submitted a late application. Unless otherwise, again, your new solicitor is able to convince the Home Office your predicament so that they be able to make an adjustment on their own system so that your right to work check will come up with a positive result.
So could that be suggested to the new lawyer?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and we wish you all the best. Yeah.
And I love Ghana because I always go to Ghana for my holidays. So
it's a lovely place. You should always go.
Yeah. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, actually.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. God bless you. All the best, as I said. Lawyer, you were near what could be an say your boss so say. Well, apply indefinite leave to remain in the UK, but the solicitor had an application.
That's the same one.
Oh, I think it's the same person. Edrich, thank you. So, well, you were in line to get your thing very answered. You were Bako Ewaha also the very insightful program. Thank you, Gifty. Thank you also very much for staying with us. You were Antobam. Oh, Antobam, but sign for a while now. Offer no online and me and so okay. Ian sign and Kofa we Emra. Hello. But hold on now. Intro untum properly. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. But some been and pesa me application in the EU at the end bit. I want the more offering interview a refuse here.
Okay.
My AP. Now, so now the piano, a dog one more than 1 year in the crown. Young tell maintain worry. The bear now me what I'm coming lawyer and also me could be at the airport. To me quite was one the 7 for no. Now me on so my mama press on it be nan saying the bear last year baby. And I was me could be at the airport. To me quite was home office no. I'll travel and it's many press settlement into no. Why you also met a man and or mum to mind is that young boy I was there, and quiet our matter. Into no, meaning what means prayer certain on person of the mammy and I say, was actually intended to miss baby Saturday the echoes.
Right, okay. And I think that, a few gaps, baby. Because also a application under the EU settlement scheme. And then refusal, and I'm the refusal no appeal. And then over a year, or some go back to the lawyer to go and check progress. And a lawyer say, Home Office say, on sign yet another application for pre-settled status. Right. Into society, the Home Office say, can say, another application for the nanka wo ye na omo refusal no. Another application. Now, I want to know more because you need more facts in the internet. It's very difficult. And from the way or Kassan sure say we need very much. Wo adiana all can ho. Ni nyina no be wo lawyer no sem. Now, sometimes the Home Office here and say bi o ho na wa withdraw a year manso na on na twi no. Wa withdraw court say on nantwe manso ni bi. Na wa ma chances say also withdraw o case no na afin ebia on ma asetena no. Na saa on ma asetena no e na afin no instead say ono na ye bone na o se manso no ntimi ntwibium na ese say o ma asetena no o se koye application
ko boka foforo.
Exactly. Well, in fact, EU the any day him say e kabo bia nim. Iti afin no obeka say koye application no foforo. But that is wrong. You don't have to. Because
and so when all manso watching when free
exactly. It is so ojitum say the first decision now no. Na you wrong there. Na sa decision wa withdraw there. Then as so make a decision a be determine say okay, my mouth asetena no nti usabe kan card e bia na anaso ochina. So nya sa na tie na also onkoye another application there. Na say wa bonasa abranisu aka ho. Nti no Oni lawyer no enkasa na yenhwe se saa na etia na se ebia bibi potin bi owunti a almost onkoye fresh application no na ye hu saa de there may be something there you need saa information na it doesn't seem say also information no so onkoye the biometrics
I mean fa we na area no ana ye be kwakoye yen quiz on the appeal we was say our permanent resident settled status obtained through EA dependency visa now person dey na yiri free Ghana eba or between apply on the EU application or it should be on the British immigration rules. I don't live with my dependent any longer.
Okay, it's a so oba as a dependent. It's dependent no be a when you do nimfie so na ne papa EU ni no akofa na ba na over 21 or ne papa na te o matena ama when you 5 years ama sabre or so when you indefinite leave to remain. Na be call by no you under 21 until you indefinite leave to remain straight away. See anya one ebusuano na tibium wate no ho mateme ho company. It's ono ankasa ate no ho a obo ne bra. Na opeso hu se obetimi akofa ne ho kania ba na obetimi de na ba EU and I say UK. Unfortunately no me hu ba bia na nka opeso odidi kono but e kwan ni ho. Na nka opese oye application wo ba bia ya ngi sika no. Eno no ye EU for that bread. Omo de omo ye dada bi for e ho no ye ngi sika wo ho. But ono situation no de just ye die ni bi eye efie die ono
onya dada bi die no
efie so efie application you know madam application no be no under the immigration rules no appendix FM na no ya certain requirements are SSO meet you know say utimi chese madam kra wa hia no say utimi chese oyi obi a oyi adwuma unya 18,600 anaso say nyesa na ti a ebia bibi sun bi wo abrabom yare bi anase bibi wonti uje one of those benefits na entitled say be exempt from meetings 18.6 no as so owo baby ti baby na what no yɛnkasɛ kɔpɛ mansion, yɛnkasɛ kɔpɛ 2 bedrooms, yɛnkasɛ kɔhigh 3 bedrooms, yɛnkasɛ kɔhigh 1 bedroom flat. Ɛnyɛ saa na home office ɛka unless otherwise madam ɛba no obi ka no ho a ɔne ne ba. Sɛ ɛnyɛ saa na tie na waa mu no so no wonko na wote a afei na wopɛ sɛ one madam ɛhyɛ abrabɔ no ase a then home office is not asking for much. Sɛ yɛka sɛ wowɔ baabi a wote a saa 4 square na woda mu no baabi a wo bed ne si no that is enough for wo any madam because mo ba ɛhɔ na mo mmienu nyinaa mo betimi atena and that is enough to meet accommodation requirement now unko breach part 10 of your housing act. So that should be enough. Then as I said madam so English language test from Ghana no deba level A1 and no deba. So betimi a higher level is fine because I don't know one so renewal betimi you see the same level no e dey any renewal. We are also so as I say yet tuberculosis test na or the ka ho na nyame ye na dom na onya ne visa na or the abakruma. Yɛbɛba no initial 2.5 years na ɔde aba obedu na asetena no mu yɛ den na bibia yɛ kama na ɔmokɔ manim a na yɛasan ma no another 2.5 years na free hɔ a na wɔnya ne indefinite leave to remain.
And then I say me trust so but Kwame Tufo, it's always good to use BWF solicitors so that your application can be submitted on time. Kwame Tufo now you say so much clarity from lawyer whenever he is on the program. Thank you very much. So will be teacher or the aqua classroom and Kasa. Another one here says, can I apply for national insurance number whilst I'm waiting for my BRP? If then, how can I do that? Or does BRP come with the NI?
Right. So now, in recent times, what they are doing is a BRP no mu issue now ebeba no national insurance number no ewe Now, anyway, from baby or kasa free, tells me say bia afi na bia or ye fresh application. It is so you be a na why you overstay na afi na wo koye application a sebe wa mu no ye nyama baby a wo de wa namon ebesisi nti unya nje ehini wa ha afi na bia wo lay wo foundation. Nti wo sa no this is card number and sana wa apply for national insurance number no. But so one of those ones na ebeba na o number no we actually that which I think is a very good steps I almost take it because see ya ma wasitena na say yenim say asitena na chine say onya national insurance number there then I think say make sense say sa national insurance number no ebe o card ne beba no na attach dada. What I've seen here omo na omo discretionary leave ye ma omo card ana number no we actually apart from that no the other ones say ebisa wo ho nti ese so train na ba na wa make application for the national insurance number no. Now say anyway so EU near is different. The reason why it's different is say omo ye EU for no say we your application at the home officer ye ma obibi a ye friend no certificate of application COA sa COA no e ma rights bebre sa rights no include say ubetimi aye adwuma ubetimi ahan dan ubetimi be bank account. In fact e bi ohokwa ubetimi de two kwan no aso so ma ho kwan say utimi apply for national insurance number. It states in there clearly it is a sa na ono ni situation it here then onhia so obetwen say BRP no ebeba but because say oka say BRP no I'm just surmising say otiase because BRP no is only granted under the immigration rules. It is a application under the immigration rules or card ne beba no BRP. So under the EU settlement scheme and I say EU rules now or card ne beba no BRC biometric residence card. Nti sana ni mean no either way no say EU dey na why unhia say obetwen say o card beba ansana ubetimi use certificate of application na aba no na odi aye sa national insurance number application no. Even though you should expect to find it a bit tough when you are doing it because up and down
Okay. In your bako, busy texting somebody. In your be a wagana pakwisi, send a WhatsApp to the number namide and you will be called back. Sebeya questions, no, any concerns. No, we say Ubasa will get in touch with the Ghana office. Yes. Send a WhatsApp to the last mobile number now. My text at the amount and that response will come to you. Kwajotu 4 say, hey, my tea is hiding. Teacher number 2. Oh, my tea is off today. Don't worry. I was here and your day and common and kasa ebejina, but ye ko na yakwa kofa yen quiz no ede abrewo. And ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Okay, everyone say you call young quiz and so and unti me call na fe yakudi sa and common inti when you crowd na fe young correct senia young question no and a day by Afi Alabi is a menopausal employee and was asked to work a 36-hour week over 4 days rather than 5. As a menopause meant she was struggling with her workload. Her employer gave her the same amount of work to do in that compressed period as he had given her before, putting her at a substantial disadvantage compared to her colleagues, as she had to work longer hours. She claimed disability discrimination. What is the likely outcome for Alabi? She will win her employment tribunal case because her employer didn't make reasonable adjustments for her. Or she will fail because she asked to work for 4 days for the same weekly hours. And she will fail because her employer agreed for her to work 4 days instead of 5 days. I say, baby, I would do no, Sabi. To me munensa and the whole assembly ba say a marco company in fear so senia and yama is here chrono dream maybe I am not hydrogen. Now senia a whole and hot flashes were ha a dear chair nas and I dream me and the shishika now fee a dear chair in the meetings any idea. I know I say Mr. Mo may Juma 4 days instead of 5 days. Employer gave her the same amount of work to do in that compressed period as he had given her before, putting her at a substantial disadvantage compared to her colleagues, as she had to work longer hours. And I say, let me say 4 days, fine, 4 days. Now, 5 days into 35 times 5, no. More than 35 and about 4 days, no. Into 35 move for a crowd. Let's say 8 extra hours. Hey, have you another day? Into any court tribunal. No, the court tribunal no see yes sin we adwum. Bakaya lawyer ne di nkomo cheche ne maybe I say utimi eye adwuma wa bra nyema entimi enko entiawo. Bibi reasonable adjustments. Mokai reasonable adjustments lawyer NEAD ho enkomo. Na the abisa necessary any aba no ede asem no akọ tribunal no. Eden enna ebetimi asim. She will win her employment tribunal case because her employer didn't make reasonable adjustments for her. Or she will fail because she asked to work for 4 days for the same weekly hours. And when I was saying 4 days, until you work 4 days, you try to for 5 days. Until I was within 5 days now, I was 4 days. You didn't have 4 days. Okay, the other one says she will fail because the employer agreed for her to work 4 days instead of 5. Me ma cho answer ebe ye day. Obetinya text 07590422780 ana say ode ebeto platform no so na fe ye hunu ania wo answer esi etie. Please Kwaku say hello to Nana for me. Okay, Nana Mpacho, Obi say hello. Okay.
We feel the pana.
Who's MJ feeling, Papa? Sandra says SMP. Sandra, somebody give me brave. Okay, my main will answer. No bet me send in via text 07950422780. Ranger, essay number 1. Okay, thank you very much. I say I can't wait. Oh. But I think I said send a message and them say a picture. I don't know why I said so. So forget about that. Young call for frost so Abena Ativo Alabi will win the case of 4 days. What does that mean? Win the case of 4 days. Me miss a lawyer answer there, but and the case also say number 1, she will win her employment tribunal case because her employer didn't make reasonable adjustment. Okay, thank you, Nike. Okay, I mean, share text and so I just say number 1. Well, a very me page a ama lawyer number bisa say, but you're going to say.
Right, Oreku, I think so. Bobo Nima Bebre so. Now, the one important thing in our discussion, you raise here the fact that and you be on the disability, a physical utumi to be there and yet disability ubetimi but na wo ha no. Nti sana ye nua ba so e kama say the situation no etie. The ha no nya ade a obia be na said say na ha no but ha no and a man problem war na juma ye ni mu
menopause so ha man pa a big problem.
Well,
a very big problem.
Absolutely. And causing a lot of problem, man of problems where Jumera aware, Jumera as I say make adjustments na otimi accommodate nuano na otokoso eye na juma wa bra enkofa ohabia emfama na instead say juma be ura be sa adjustment no yes wa jatum say okay instead so be 5 days no ye be mo aye 4 days. That's fine. However, so 4 days now ye no ene ye so adwuma ni nyina ma
ma na ye no 4 days
na sa 4 days na obeye no adwuma na nke se wo ye no 5 days no ye de nyina
obi baby sa say na say wo adwuma no no ti me mfa ne say na wo chiri mu say bia ono ekate bottles and whatever or call aba nti ye de no aba ba share baby or ye records ni ade but adwuma no go somebody has to do it. And then I also begin within 4 days instead of 5 until was piano na go so until the employer could be right.
Yeah, but the reasonable adjustment request and any requirements idea yes so that nipa na or disability is not at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Until say adwuma no all year no 5 days adwuma na bibi nti no ntimi now 1 month 4 days unim say adwuma is supposed to be done over a 5 days period. Now why unim say or 4 days now sa this extra day adwuma no kan ho no which means that compounding the problem. Sa we no betimi cause no other things including ABR stress, any ABR depression, any anxiety. Into no ubehwe no na ABR menopause now will go through na waje ho adjustment no o sa de yare foforo ebre no because of adwuma na waso agu no so no. It yes the short in say yeah answer with this particular quiz question no number 1 so as I say omo make a reasonable adjustment edema eye yenua ba no but ejuma no entimi make sa adjustment ni ye amfa ama no
enti lawyer ayi ade ato ho ade amine say I was say number 1 she will win her employment tribunal case because her employer didn't make reasonable adjustments for her. Mr. say wo concern bi wo adwumam bibi ebetimi ama kwanya ofa so ye adwuma accord to your disadvantage, please voice it out. In fact, that's the very reason why BWF solicitors MI sa quiz and afi sa legal nagati set bibi bia ebeko etiaw emma wontimi nya wadwuma sede wo sa wo ye no. Me patcho, don't be timid as we say we Ghana for the MP once a make okay na be yi medini ade. Please voice it out. Because nipano in no case can he or she discriminate against you. Mr. Emra ewo baby a adwuma wo ye no se bibi ekutiaw na se wantimi anka na otena ho emani di wunya one way anyway inti Mr. As we said, reasonable adjustment ewo mrem inti e was a employer no oye inti die tie bia Mr. Senior yenua ba no ade no ekoto tribunal nanim no se okoka afi she will win because her employer didn't make reasonable adjustments for her. So when TBBS, sometimes we ask people to join unions at work or speak to somebody about it. Don't hide it because ever quite welfare here me be a bit Saturday we are not you be man TV no ho NTA the America and the lawyer for Edbebre enti shaden so sa am I lawyer but you be page ya mu wadaruma and then I'll be the boy and tomorrow and I'm suspecting say next week mesa be twum you enti wadaruma then I'll be jay
right Reku I think that the beja etifo ne ye nyina the boy and tomorrow say Emra wo ho a eboye nyina ye ho ban.
That's right.
Nti sebi bibia nkoka papa enjegrede. Nti no se unam nkwanche na wo hwe ohuye na wa nkoka mra na emra no so enka. Saa na adwuma ru na wafa adwuma no ono so emra da no ho a ema ode ye adwuma. Nti se wa nkotietia emra no so ankotietia wo fa ahodie so a ono so obetimi aye na adwuma asomdwe mu. So kutietia wo fa ahodie so a emra no ma wo ho kwan se ode ne be fa emra kwan so enu nti na employment tribunal no wo ho enu nti na ACAS force wo ho so omo ba mu na anye yi a na afi no omo ma kwan na wako yes ubetimi awini case a sika ye de be ma no esombo bi o a tribunal no skra sa hye se yemfa wadwuma no ensan ma wo back nti no emra no wo ho now home office make a lot of changes say throughout the week no ya bobo so a kire nkonfo ne ekoso say ye nkwala no say ya nkasa eni obi a ya ka ne ekoso a kire omanfo esese ye nyina ya hye no so na ba bi a ebehia say ye take advantage no ye take sa advantage no ye say enai obetimi a combine say we obi a wo family life route no so on a 10-year route we parent and also we partner na ebi a ya ma leave and pain be a twam wo another category and I was switching na deba ubetimi akeka sa leaves ni nyina abom unya 10 a ubetimi aye long residence application near ma indefinite leave to remain wenum nyina aba abonten ye ma ya wo mu okruma first 7 years of their lives so ma spending na ha abanse enei obema mu indefinite instead of 2.5 no nti saade we nyina e wo ho a em say a very welcoming since EU ye free mono na amaya toba hakakra but aban ayen hihia ode nneoma gu akwan mu a sabre o lusun eniema kakra ama akwan bia de da ho now the other thing is say uyo bia ya ma live under private life into ha ya ma live under private life 2.5 years so wo ba sisi akola no benya sa assistant be pepepe. Say oba wo akwala no na saa wo parent no watcha 10 years na wie ni ama wo indefinite again akwala no betumi nya indefinite. But no dey I say question mark kakra because you say a nationality law no say o ye obi a o kroma na o ye settled na wo akwala then sa akwala do or a British citizen. Kwesi kodo jina
what they become the amount of the verge.
Yes, but ni nyina ye eboa and as I say you making use of the papa na aba no na the woman a if you say emwa no na ya so Zambrano no is still going on into more Zambrano rights na by Monte and Kano a case no is been decided. Kofodo na omashasi or take advantage of the Zambrano Akinsanya no say be obetimi indefinite rather than wait. So yes, eno na edibeje for na omode aba omontoma no na obi anye ahweye.
Oh, okay. And you now say, Ope Emrani Munchichemu, Ope Honkomodi, Ope lawyer for what the right strategies and understand the law, both here in the UK and back home in Ghana. Now, Okobi WF Solicitors Hall. Omo Ewo 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, no so Ewo 7 Sisters North London. Omo Yejuma Monday to Friday free and upon 9:30 Ekopi Menumere 6 o'clock. One number A 0208 493 7340 0208-493-7340. Miniabi Efre, I've given you the office number. Even as you call now, somebody will pick up and help you with it. And you do ABC, you frame Ureku Frimpon. But that's it, sir. Only young etnaye ojumedi the community and the law. So as I call Emma lawyer Patrick say Oboyang Emma Yedi and Komono. As I so call Emma lawyer for Empenny for Uncle Ben, Uncle Richard, Uncle Charles Osma, lawyer Eunice, and a BWF solicitor my phone they're so helpful. And it's people are giving them fantastic reviews because they have gone to experience what it is that they do for us in the community. And if our humble BWF solicitors, which me send the text and I say the mobile number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Sanso Enasida Enko my studio director Professor Ade say Obwa Eshitia Mfidi Enafe Obwa Ninano Padmo Du Sheila Ankra and the production crew. Yefremo Reku Frimpon and Medu ABC na me kai was say Utie yen ewo BW TV so Utie wo BW radio so Unhuyen ewo BWF solicitor platforms ahodo ni nyina ewo Facebook and YouTube. Se ebreno eso na okoso biwa na wa share page no ade amame. Thank you very much. I'll be with you same time next week on the same platform. Good evening.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things